Tyler, and for the last week, I've worn these AirPods 4 so I could let you know what I think about them. So I've got the AirPods 4 with noise canceling. This is kind of puzzling because if you look at it, it doesn't have a rubber tip. Now, usually, noise canceling is heavily assisted by physical blockage of the ear. So the AirPods Pro, the original AirPods to have noise canceling, have a rubber tip. Now, the rubber tip just improves isolation, and it's very noticeable on the AirPods 4. A lot of sound gets through. Noise canceling just isn't anywhere near as good as the AirPods Pro 2, Pro 1 even, or any other noise canceling headphone that I've ever used personally. Now, it's not terrible. It's definitely doing something. Something is happening, but it's not too blocking. I really don't know what better word to use there. It just doesn't cancel the noise as well as you would want it to. And that is just due to its physical design. And speaking of physical design, the case is probably the best part of these AirPods. I mean, just take a look at it. It is tiny. It fits great in a pocket and is sometimes not even noticeable. Going back to my AirPods Pro 2 after a week of using the AirPods 4, it was like night and day. The Pro 2s just felt huge after using the AirPods 4, and the case is really well designed. It doesn't have MagSafe built in, which is kind of weird, but it does have Apple Watch charger support, so at least there's that. And it also has USB-C and a little speaker so that you can get Find My sounds to play out of it. Speaking of Find My, it does not have precision finding as the AirPods Pro 2 does, so it doesn't function like an AirTag in that regard. The earbuds themselves have the same general design that Apple's used since the AirPods 3 and the Pros. However, one thing that is a real bummer for me personally are the stems. Now, on the AirPods Pro 2, they added a feature where you could swipe up and down on the stems to control your volume. I never really realized how much I used that until using the AirPods 4. I would constantly reach up to try to swipe up and down to change the volume just for nothing to happen. And yeah, if you didn't use the AirPods Pro 2, that wouldn't be an issue. But it does speak to how much I use that feature. It is really useful to have volume controls on the earbuds. So it's a real shame that Apple didn't put them in. Honestly, it would be a very big factor in recommending the AirPods 4 if Apple just added that simple feature. Something that you might not think about is the ear detection on AirPods. Now, it's been there since the beginning, but more recent AirPods have used a skin sensor instead of just whatever presence sensor is on the older ones. The AirPods 4 don't have that skin sensor from the AirPods Pro 2. What that means is that when you take them out and put them on a table flat like this, they won't stop playing. It will continue to play. With the AirPods Pro 2, you put them down on a table and it won't play because it's not in an ear. Again, you might not think that it's a big deal if you didn't have the AirPods Pro 2, but it is a really useful feature, again, that they omitted for whatever reason. Now, probably the most important part of an earbud is its sound quality. You want to spend your money on something that sounds good, and I can't really praise it on the AirPods 4 either. Comparing it to my AirPods Pro 2, it lacks bass. I feel like the highs are too high. I might just be accustomed to the sound of the AirPods Pro 2. That's completely possible. But I really like how that sounds. I like how much bass the AirPods Pro 2 have. I just think they sound good. And the AirPods 4 don't sound like that. Now, other people that I've talked to have said that they think the AirPods 4 have too much bass. So it is important to know that sound is subjective. If you're looking into buying these, you should definitely try them to see what you think of the sound before buying, because really, it is completely up to you. On top of the sound is the fit in your ear. Now, since they don't have a rubber tip, they're designed to just kind of sit in your ear. That's the idea. They're not in your ear per se, they're kind of on it, if that makes sense. try to imagine headphones that completely surround your ears versus ones that sit on top of that. That's what it's like for me, at least. And I can't get behind the style without ear tips. It just feels insecure and feels like it's gonna fall out. And I was able to get them to fall out. Shaking my head, I got one of the AirPods to fall out, which didn't happen with my AirPods Pro 2 with the rubber ear tips. I just don't find this style comfortable. I tried to get used to them. Like, trust me, I used these for over a week to just see if I could get used to it, because I thought that might be the issue. But no, they felt weird throughout the whole time that I used the AirPods 4. They're just not well-fitting earbuds. And so, to wrap it up, I don't think the AirPods 4 are a good value. They don't fit well, they don't sound good, and the noise canceling isn't great. And yes, there are two models of the AirPods 4, the ones without noise canceling and the ones with noise canceling. I have the noise canceling ones, as you could probably have told. So maybe the ones without noise canceling are a bit of a better value. But for $179, I don't think that the AirPods 4 with noise canceling are good. I just don't. I can't recommend them personally. The only good thing, in my experience, was the case. And while the case is a big factor in buying earbuds, it's not that much better than the AirPods Pro. And you might be wondering, why have I compared these to the AirPods Pro 2 for almost the entire video? And that's because that's what you should do. Because take a look, prices are very similar. The AirPods Pro 2 are almost always on sale for $199 one place or another. I can't remember the last time I've only seen them offered at full price. So, if you're gonna buy AirPods, you're looking at the $179 for the AirPods 4 with noise canceling, or $199 for AirPods Pro 2. That extra $20 gets you so many more features, better sound quality, a better fit, just an overall better earbud. I can't imagine why you would prefer to spend $179 on the AirPods 4. It just doesn't make sense to me. And sure, I've seen them on sale a bit. I think Amazon has them for around $150 right now. But even then, that's what, like $50 extra for the Pros? I'd personally spend it. And if you can't, just wait and save up a little bit more for the AirPods Pro. In my opinion, the AirPods Pro 2 are a much better earbud than the AirPods 4. All of the AirPods have their benefits, and some people prefer the way others fit. It is mostly subjective because all ears are different, but just get the AirPods Pro 2. That's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like down below, and if you want to see more like this, please hit that subscribe button. This is my cat, and I'll see you in the next video. Green M&M 42. Sadly, Tyler does not give shoutouts.